West Baltimore. Started out like looking up to niggas like, you know, Jay-Z, Biggie, the niggas I grew up on, Pop. I was young trying to rap. Like I probably was like 12, 13, like 7th grade, 8th grade. Me and my man Chill, we used to have a little group called SML, Streets, Money, and Life. Me, my man Chill, and my man Kamal. And I mean, we had that. You know what I mean? Kamal was really the first one rapping. He was older than us, you know what I mean? So he was doing it, then we started doing it, you know. Niggas just started loving it. Like we started doing it so much. Like we was recording in his room on a little radio like this, just leaning over, rapping in the radio, no mic, no nothing, like making little tapes and shit. Niggas get to liking the tapes, and you know, from there, niggas in the hood like your shit. You think, damn, like, yeah, I'm nice, I'm hot, you know what I mean? So we just took it and ran with it from there, for real. My first mixtape, well, it was like a mini mixtape for real. Straight drop. That's what I call it, a straight drop. Certain niggas know what straight drop is. It's that pure, that good, no cut, no bullshit, you know what I mean? So that's what I feel like my music is. So I gave him straight drop. Then I came with this joint, 100, the mixtape. This is what I'm pushing now. You know, I'm working on the sequel. That's coming next. And I'm working on my album, my first independent album, Me, Myself, and I, the album. Man, I can't really gauge exactly where, but I know I'm gonna be somewhere successful. I can't say if I'm gonna be on the top yet, but I'm gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna make it. Like I know that I'm gonna make it. You know what I mean? You can think, I know I'm gonna make it. It's just a matter of time. So it might take 5 years, it might take 6 or 7 years, it might take 1 year, it might take tomorrow the right shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I know for a fact I'm gonna be somewhere still doing this music shit, and I'm making something happen though. Most definitely making something happen. I'm gonna make something shit. I mean, just I'm giving you me. Like I don't sound like nobody else. At least I don't try to sound like nobody else. If I do, it's incidental. You know what I mean? Like the main artist that I looked up to when I was young, like Jay-Z, always been my favorite rapper. Like, cause you gotta realize with my age, I got some of Biggie and Pop too, but after that it was just Jay-Z. Like that's all. You know what I mean? He was the hottest nigga in the game, doing it album after album after album. You know what I mean? So, like, if you gonna say who influenced me, that's probably the artist that influenced me the most. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't sound like nobody. You know what I mean? I sound like me. I just started doing shows, hella shows. My man Holy Shalom, he another rapper from Baltimore. Shout out to Holy. He started getting me in with the shows. Like he was doing a lot of shows. Like I did the Black Hole. I remember I did the Black Hole, and everybody was just fucking with me. Like the whole club. Like we had a time limit, and after my time limit was up, I turned around to the DJ. I'm like, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't done. He like, man, you rocking that shit. Just keep going. He let a nigga just rock out. You feel me? Like I did an extra song and all that, did a freestyle and all that. So it's just that night when I get out the stage, everybody coming up to me like, yeah, man, you did that. You know what I mean? You killed that. I'm going to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Girls running up to me like, yeah, I like that. I like the song Weekend Girl. But it's not particularly like about nobody. You feel me? Like I ain't write the song about somebody.
Right.
Like, everybody always say, well, it was just situations like when you hear the song, anybody that hear the song can relate to it. You've been somewhere in that situation. Now you either been the Weekend Girl herself that got a nigga that ain't doing whatever he doing, and you got another nigga that you just, you know what I mean, you really feeling this nigga because he's doing everything that your nigga at home not doing, or you been the nigga at home that who girl on the weekend, you know what I mean? So everybody can relate to it. So I just say it's just a true story basically about, you know, that shit happen every day. You know what I mean? Like part of life, I guess, part of relationships. It was just based on true stories though. If I gotta pick what I say as soon as I get home. As soon as I get home.
Alright, and why? Why wait as soon as I get home?
Only reason I'm gonna say as soon as I get home, cause I dropped that before I did Weekend Girl. I do that as soon as I get home on the MySpace, and that shit got like 5,000 something views. I mean plays in like a real short period of time. Like I looked up, one day I had like 400 something plays, and like, you know, I ain't get on the MySpace for a minute. I get on like a week later, I got like 1,200 plays. So I come back outside, I'm telling niggas run away like, this shit getting a lot of plays. Like somebody fucking with it real heavy. Like it's either a lot of people listening to it or it's a small amount of people keep listening to it. So either one, I was good with that, and that's like what really got my buzz going initially, like before I was doing all them shows. You know what I mean? So I had to say as soon as I get home if I got to pick one. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm looking at it like it's just a bigger challenge for real. Like it ain't take me a long time. I ain't gonna say get my buzz, but if I felt like I took over Baltimore as far as there was a lot of people ain't even know who I was, but now in a short period of time, niggas talking about me, talking about my music, this song they like, that song they like. Like niggas come up to me all the time. Like that's one thing I appreciate when a nigga, you know what I mean? Certain niggas show love. You know, they tell you like, man, that's so wet, man. That's my shit. Something they, you know what I mean? They bang it, or they might say they like any one of my songs. You know what I mean? When somebody come up to me in the street and let me know that, you know, they appreciate my music for real, that's basically what you do it for, because you don't make the music for yourself. Like, I'm not going to listen to my CD all day. Like, I listen to it, but, you know what I mean, I listen to other artists too, so I'm making it for the people that's buying it. So as long as they come up to me saying they liking it, I feel like I could do that anywhere. Like, I could do that down here. It's just going to take time. It's probably going to take more time, because none of these people know me. A few people know me, but, you know what I mean, not like as far as a fan base. Like, for me to get my fan base up down here, it's going to take the same thing. Just the same grind I had back home, but I'm going to just have to do it harder and do it more, because I'm in a bigger city that, you know what I mean, not familiar with me. But it ain't going to take long. I guarantee you, check back with me. I ain't going to give you a timeline, but it ain't going to take long. I'm going to do it.